back. Retail therapy. My name's Will Barrett Dudley. How are we doing today?
Oh, doing all right. Just give me, yep. Okay. Done clapping back at people in the Spotify comment section.
Oh, I saw you did that. We get an email every Thursday morning, I guess.
Yeah.
I do at least. Do you get this email?
No.
And it just tells you like, in your podcast network, you have comments on all these new podcasts and stuff. And I didn't realize, I'll be honest, I don't listen to podcasts on Spotify.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize how easy it is to comment and stuff on there.
Yeah, it's pretty new.
Yeah.
Like relatively new.
Yeah. Dude, drop a comment.
No, honestly, if you're a real one out there, if you like our show, as opposed to the people that are listening and don't like our show.
I like the people that listen and don't.
Go gas us up in the comments. Just like say like good job, guys, or something like that, you know? Something chill.
Good job, guys. Thumbs up emoji.
You know, just to so that we have more positive comments than
Are you a Spotify
downstairs.
podcast listener?
Yeah, where else am I supposed to listen to podcasts? Are you still on Apple Podcasts listening to podcasts?
Yeah.
That's unhinged behavior.
Why?
I
I think it's still the most popular platform for listening to podcasts.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly why I switched to Spotify. I was Spotify for music and Apple Podcasts and Apple for podcasts for a long time. And then I think it just eventually became easier to just stay within one app to have it all.
I don't know why I keep them separated. I almost think part of the reason I do is because like I don't want podcast suggestions mixed in with music suggestions when I go to like my home screen.
Yeah.
I like having a separate entity.
Yeah. Well, and so that's something that I do. It's my biggest issue with it all on Spotify. And I wish that they would come up with a way to fix this, is that like it's all one stream, right? So I'm either listening to a podcast or I'm listening to music. So if I'm listening to music and I want to bounce over to a podcast, I lose my spot on the music. I wish it was kind of like 2-channel.
Yeah.
To where like I could pause music, flip it to podcast, but it like holds your place on music. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like if it's on Apple CarPlay in your car, it should just have like a music thing at the top and a podcast thing at the top.
And like keeping both concurrent, like where you were on either. That's my one issue with it. But you know, I mean, I guess maybe they got me a little bit with the Wrapped thing as well. Like I like keeping track of my podcast minutes and my top pods. And
see, I listen so little to podcasts on Spotify that it doesn't even give me that.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. I think my top podcast on Spotify last year was the Ross Boland podcast. I listened to like 3 episodes on there for some reason.
You tuned in for his Madison Wickham Granddad.
Yeah, and then I listened to like 2 after, and I was like, oh, this is definitely my most listened to on here because I don't listen to any other podcasts on here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, wherever floats your boat, listening to our show, it's all gravy.
I'm a YouTube Premium subscriber.
Oh wow. Okay.
If you've ever seen a dialogue about YouTube Premium, you will see that subscribers ride for it. And I now understand why.
Why is that?
It's just the no commercials hits like crack.
Okay.
It is so nice to be watching something and not have it get interrupted by a commercial randomly.
How much does YouTube Premium cost?
Like $16.99 a month. The reason I justified it was because I simply watch a lot of YouTube.
Okay.
I mean, like between soccer highlights.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of concerts on there and things like that.
Yeah.
The interruptions, they started doing it on, I'm not going to name them, but a company started putting ads right after the biggest goal of the game was scored on their soccer highlights.
Okay.
And so before you got to see the celebration and the replay, it would just, the ball would hit the net and then suddenly it would go into an ad. And that alone was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But it also comes with a YouTube music subscription where you can transfer over all of your playlists pretty seamlessly. I just still don't see myself going with YouTube music.
Yeah.
It feels swagless in the pantheon of like things that you can listen to music on.
Yeah. Tidal, obviously number one.
Yeah. I don't know, Jay-Z.
These subscriptions, man, we've been saying that they're adding up for like 6 years now, but they are really adding up. Like Spotify I just got a notification that the price of Spotify is going up again. Netflix is like $20 a month now. Like the Hulu Disney bundle.
Can I drop you a conspiracy?
They're all like $22 now, I feel like.
Can I drop you a conspiracy?
What's that?
Okay. So the government.
Yes.
They are widely panned right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Approval ratings struggling.
Very low.
Disarray, things of that nature. At one point, the government decided to come down on Jimmy Kimmel, and a bunch of people canceled their Hulu and ABC, Disney, everything like that.
Yeah.
And then when we resubscribed to that, the general we, of course.
Yeah. I did. I resubscribed.
The price went up. And so now there's another push for people to unsubscribe from their streaming platforms in a form of protest against the bigwigs. And my concern is that people are going to do this, and it might work for a second, and then suddenly we're all paying $5 more per month because they are like, well, they're re-signing up. Now's the time to increase the price and really stick it to them. And that's my fear.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, their price gouging knows no bounds. Like these corporations, man, they're for-profit machines. In case you didn't know that.
Shout out to Circling Back. They haven't raised their Patreon prices in 7 years.
It's probably time. TBH. We just did over on OCC. It'd been 6-7 years since we made a single bump.
I know.
Thanks,
it's a scary thing to do as a creator.
Yeah, I know. But
no one wants to do that.
But the backers, much like the Clam Fam, I think they're going to understand. Yeah. They're not going to be mad at a small bump.
I know there's some crossover in the Venn diagram of retail therapy listeners and backers. So I want that to happen.
This also not really a conversation for this podcast, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to say it anyway because we're talking about it. But you can also you have plenty of option for grandfathering on Patreon.
That's a good idea.
So if you especially for your premium tier,
interesting.
That's what we did on OCC. Like if you were in our top tier already, you kept that price.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I didn't realize you could do that.
The cheaper tier and then all new signups got a little bump.
Randy, you writing this down?
Nope.
Just throwing that out there.
Randy wearing a shirt today. Where is this thing from?
Yeah, this is my dad's. So it's very vintage.
It looks very vintage. It's very 80s, 90s. It's got that Columbia color blocking with teal and the purple.
Looks like a pair of sneakers I'd buy.
What's that? What's the fabric there? You're not close enough for me to do the Seinfeld to you and
feels
get a little.
I don't know, maybe waffle. I'm not sure. It's got interesting stitching.
Yeah. All right.
I like it. Gotta be looking my best for retail therapy days. Gotta.
All right. Well, enough. Is the podcast over?
That was good.
Great job, guys.
Let's get some minutia out of the way.
Good job, guys. Thumbs up.
Go follow the boys on Instagram. Retail.pod. We're probably going to be throwing some stuff on the screen today. So if you're not listening on Spotify like Barrett does, you can also listen on YouTube and watch us. YouTube.com/Sunday Scaries podcast. But without further ado, let's hear from our friends over at Shopify. You know your boy's cooking in Shopify on the daily. It's a fresh start this year. But sometimes you just need to give a fresh start to that business idea you got. You know what I mean? First place you should go, Shopify. I'm actually going over this weekend to my sister-in-law's, and I'm going to help her with a Shopify site.
Oh.
Yeah. She wanted to start one, and I was like, you know what? I'm pretty well versed in this right now. Not that you need to be, because they make it all easy for you. All you have to do is log in.
Is this for the Windows or for something else?
No, for something totally different. Right. Something totally different. You have no clue what I'm even talking about.
I don't.
No. But Shopify gives you everything you need to sell online and in person. Millions of entrepreneurs have already made this leap from household names to first-time business owners just getting started. You've probably checked out at a store using Shopify and not even realized it when you hand over that card. You know? Have. I feel like it's the norm now. I actually prefer it. But they got it all. If you make an account, you can log in. They have so many different templates that you can choose from. You can manage pretty much everything from that dashboard. I mean, not pretty much everything. You can ship. You can communicate with your customers. You can collect emails on the website. You can manipulate the website. You can do just everything. And as you grow, Shopify grows with you. You can handle more orders, expand to new markets, and do it all from the same dashboard. In 2026, stop waiting and start selling. with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/scaries. Go to shopify.com/scaries. Again, shopify.com/scaries. Hear your first ka-ching of the new year with Shopify by your side. Should we go in order?
I think so, but I did just want to let you know, in case you're thinking about an OPC today, the Drake's archive sale just went live.
Really?
Do you need to scroll a little bit?
Should we do a live scroll?
A live scroll.
Fuck it, live scroll.
Yeah, before
Randy, do the live scroll horn, please.
before we jump into anything.
Let's get some immediate takes on this.
Let's see. Let me figure out how to do this. There's a password and everything.
What? Why are you getting this?
Because I saw it on the Reddit. That's why.
Oh, did they put the password on the Reddit?
They did. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I haven't gotten this yet.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna hit me with the Stussy Gore-Tex.
Oh, okay. No,
sorry.
Okay,
the boys are just horny for OPCs right now.
I know. There's nothing like it. All right. This might not work because I'm not fast enough on the trigger here.
What do you mean?
To get figured out? Well, because I don't have the link to it. They, for some reason, on the Reddit, they put the password but not the link to the archive sale.
It's a treasure hunt.
Here we go. Let's see. We're going.
Oh, I think we're in.
Diary,
I think I'm in. I don't even know if
Is it Drake's archive? Let's see.
DrakesArchive.com.
Yeah. Maybe. It's possible. I don't know. Does this stuff look new?
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you.
Okay. I'll pop this up on the screen just for everybody to see.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what these discounts look like. Okay, I mean, you got some boots on here that were originally $730 down to $370.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Some pants that went way down. I mean, it's not nothing.
Is there anything on Drake's that you have been waiting for to go on sale?
No, there really hasn't been. They're so the way that I look at Drake's and a lot of other English companies is that they kind of operate on a different timeline than we do.
They do, yeah.
It always feels like they are a little later with their really winter stuff, and then they extend that so long into the spring that I kind of phase out of it. And the only things that I've bought from Drake's have been things that I wear all the time, pair of pants, a couple pairs of pants, and things like that. And I just don't need more of those. But I always do like to look and see. Their t-shirts are really nice, but I don't know if even the sale price is moving the needle.
Yeah.
It's just tough. But I'm not trying to buy any crazy menswear right now. But
All right.
mean, I don't know. $42 hiking t-shirt. That's not the worst deal.
Well, $43 hiking t-shirt. What about a $20 side dish?
$20 side dishes are here per Grub Street. And I don't think they're wrong. Do you mind if I do a little reading right now?
Please do.
In 2013, sauteed mushrooms at Minetta Tavern cost $14, and an arugula side salad at Maria, I don't know, was $11. Today, the Minetta mushrooms are admirably $18, but Maria's salad is up to $22. The 100% increase far outpaces the rate of inflation, but it also puts the arugula's pricing right alongside a number of dining destinations where the contorni has officially passed the $20 threshold, a psychological Rubicon that few chefs have would have crossed even 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Barrett, I have some questions for you.
Yes.
Are you seeing $20 side dishes out there?
I don't think in Austin we've cracked that too for a side dish.
Yeah.
Now, I do not mean small plates, right? If you go to a menu where it's where it's small plates and bigger stuff, not even entrees. It's just how they do that. It's small plates and then the larger plates.
Yeah.
Small plates can definitely get into the twos.
Yes.
But the straight up true starters, true antipasti, true sides, I feel like we're in the 16, 17, 18 range is where they've kind of pushed that to. But I am enjoying a new French spot this weekend. So I will report back on whether or not I saw any numbers that began with 2 on the side dish.
I think what you're saying is actually very correct.
Yeah.
When we were in San Francisco, we ate at a couple nice places there, and some of the side dishes, I was like, "Oh, okay, we're really paying here." But in Austin, I still think that the prices have definitely increased. But even I just went to Jeffrey's, which we've referenced on this podcast a lot, which is one of the more expensive restaurants in town, one of the nicer ones. It dictates a lot. And even if you go to their sides, it ranges from $12 to $15.
Okay.
So like, I think that's a good barometer of where Austin's at.
Yeah.
We're not quite at the New York level yet.
Right. Yeah, because they really are talking here about about the mushrooms, about this, about the broccolini, right? Like truly like a side dish, not necessarily even a starter, I would say. Although they do mention an $18 serving of fries at Daniel Boulud's La Tête d'Or.
Why would they cost that much?
They're probably bangers, Those fries probably slot pretty hard, I would guess. That's what I would wager.
Do you have any guess of how much these sides are at Carbone?
I mean, high 20s, we into the 30s at Carbone. I have no idea. What's a pasta dish cost at Carbone?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
A pasta dish at Carbone will range you from $29.
Okay.
All the way up to $58.
All right.
Unless you decide to go with the lasagna bianco, which you must inquire about.
Ooh.
Sir? Can't just put how much does the lasagna bianco change? Are we doing market price?
Lasagna market price.
Market price on that Zon.
Did y'all happen to see the tweet over the week where a girl had gone on a date with a guy who didn't know what market price meant, so he ordered like the biggest lobster and had to like beg the waiter to like
let him clean dishes?
Yeah. A side at Carbone will be $19.
Okay.
So if you want the broccoli, the artichokes, potatoes, squash, or mushrooms, you'll pay $19. Which like I would consider. I think Carbone's a little ridiculously priced based on what you get.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're just doing $19,
have you eaten at a Carbone?
I've eaten at
the Vegas one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like it was cool.
Yeah.
The Vegas one does make you feel like you're in a mob movie because they have like the booths have like very tall everything. The tables are huge. I mean, everything was really good, but like I wouldn't have been psyched about the meal had it not been comped by the people that I went with.
Sure.
I didn't want to pay $19 for broccoli. I'm just not doing that.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in a world where we're doing this. But for sides, you also kind of have to deal with it. Like, I don't like when people don't order sides at a steakhouse and everyone's just sitting there with a slab of meat on their plate and then there's like one carrot to go around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so I think it's just kind of like a cost that you have to fall on the sword of. But at the same time, like I recently saw that the sandwich shop I went to growing up where I used to be able to get a sandwich and a Coke for $5 flat. Now sandwiches are like $10, man. Like it's just a depressing world we live in. I get why the boomers should complain all the time about prices.
A $10 sandwich is cheap at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Northern Michigan though.
Okay.
In
sure.
Austin, a $10 sandwich is like, oh shit.
You make a good point about steakhouses. They really could. They've got you cornered.
Yeah.
They could charge you $30 for sides. What are you going to have? A steak, no sides?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, it's nice of them to not do that, I would say.
All right, you get to order 2 sides from a steakhouse. What are your top choices as a side?
Something green.
Okay.
And then something beige.
Okay.
So that's like I need like the broccolini or the asparagus, and then I need like the mac and cheese or the potatoes au gratin or something like that.
I don't want anything green.
No? I'll
get my greens in before.
Okay.
I'll have a salad.
You doing a wedge?
I'll do a wedge. I'll do a Caesar. I'll do something before. Maybe I'll do a $22 arugula.
Okay.
But
if I see arugula on the menu, there's like a 75% chance I'm ordering it.
I think I need a potato.
Yeah.
I would like something different than mashed potatoes, if I'm being honest. I would like it to be something else, but I will do mashed potatoes if it's needed. If carrots are an option, I think I might go carrots. If they're not an option, I think I'm going mushrooms.
Yeah, that you can miss me with the mushrooms.
Good. I love it when nothing makes me happier than when I hear someone at the table say, "I don't like mushrooms." It's like, fine, I'll eat them all. What about you, Randy?
Oh, I love mushrooms. I'm trying to think about what's the most polarizing vegetable / that. I mean, I know fungus mushrooms or fungus, but mushrooms, tomatoes, or pickles. Like those are the three that like people, and I guess olives.
Pickles?
Some people don't like pickles. How many
Yeah,
times have you asked?
Those people are non-ball knowers.
How many times have you asked for someone's pickle? You have a whole comedy thing on your page about it.
I don't know if it's called a comedy thing.
It's a whole comedy thing.
I don't know if it's a comedy thing.
It's just funny that those four things are like very polarizing for people.
Did you see?
I've never understood tomato.
Any of the clips from the Rachel Sennett Charlie XCX interview?
No.
On your feed?
No.
They like were interviewing each other, and at one point, like they're reading questions to each other, and one they're to see like to test their knowledge, their friendship knowledge. And Charlie asks what Rachel thinks her favorite drink is. And Rachel guesses tequila soda, which Charlie hates. So these two might not be as close as you think. But they eventually, I know, shocker, Randy. They get around to it. And
I hate tequila sodas.
Charlie's favorite drink, her go-to cocktail, not just, not her 16-year-old bar drink, is a vodka martini, dirty. So, just a Sunday, a Scary's classic.
Yeah.
Really. A retail therapy classic.
I think I'm out of my martinis for the next little bit.
Yeah, you done? You done?
I'm in that phase of drinking them till I fly into the sun one time, and then I take a month break. I did get. Oh, actually, no. I'll save that for later.
All right, here we go.
More later.
Okay, so here are the.
You didn't answer your question. You just started talking about tomatoes.
Here are the sides. Here are the sides at Jeffrey's.
What
You got
question?
What are your sides?
steak fries, oat grilled broccolini, stuffed onions, baby carrots, Yukon Gold palm puree. That's the pureed potatoes. For those of you that don't speak French, roasted roasted sweet potatoes and seared mushrooms. Like for me, I'm going the palm puree, the Yukon Gold palm puree, and the oat grilled broccolini. That's an easy choice for me.
Mushrooms are too good.
You're going seared mushrooms and baby carrots.
No, I'm going mushrooms and palm puree.
Palm puree.
But I operate differently there because I have. How would I phrase this? I just have preferences at that particular restaurant. But if I'm at a general steakhouse, I will probably go carrots.
Do you think it's like a ball knower move to get the stuffed onions because that sounds disgusting, and probably nobody,
I'll be honest,
nobody
Barrett, there's
ever orders
absolutely
it?
nothing about that. That sounds disgusting.
It sounds amazing.
Incredible.
I thought you were asking my opinions on mushrooms. I would say my sides are probably some type of potato. I prefer mashed potatoes over au gratin. I know that's crazy to say, but
that's loco.
That's crazy. Some baby red mashed potatoes. Ooh, garlicky.
I like a mashed like red potato.
Yeah, where you get some of the skin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'd probably try the stuffed onion because I think the thing I would really want is a stuffed mushroom.
Yeah,
so the stuffed onion seems.
Have you ever had these stuffed onions?
No, I think that might be a little new.
Huh.
Because had that been on the menu the last time I was there in December, I 100% would have done it.
Really?
My mom gave me a gift certificate there for my birthday.
Okay.
And I might go there and just sit down and order all the stuffed onions I can get for $150.
Oh, that'll be about 10 orders of them.
Perfect.
So yeah, there you go.
I'll do 9 and leave a tip, so I don't have to take
none
out.
of them are $20. So there you go. Jeffrey's no $20 side dishes. We have not crossed that threshold here in Austin, Texas.
I mean, they go as far in this article to talk about how mushrooms lose their weight like spinach does when you cook it. And so you have to start charging. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Stop. Another trend that has been bubbling, simmering, always kind of a thing, but I've been seeing more TikToks about it, and now I have personal experience, is ultra thin glassware.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loves an ultra thin wine glass.
Yeah.
Particularly.
Yeah.
You've put up an example here of, oh, sorry. I forgot to put up one of my examples for you in the rundown. But like this reel it says, if the glass doesn't look like it would shatter just by looking at it wrong, I don't want it. Do you have a strong preference towards a thin wine glass over something else?
I mean, there's the various comments and captions here on this particular Instagram, right? About how it just like the wine just the wine's going to taste good if it gets served to you in a glass like this.
Yeah.
And there is something very mental about getting the super dainty, ultra thin wine glass.
Yeah.
It just like, it tells your brain that whatever was put in this glass must be nice.
It was
Right?
handled with care.
Yeah.
It's delicate.
So
It's delicate.
I do agree with that. I mean, to call this bubbling, simmering, I maybe an understatement. Like I feel like this for us, this really started what 8-9 years ago with the glasses at June's.
Yeah,
like
true.
That's what I remember is like getting the rosé and the glasses of crisp white in those ultra thin Zweisel glasses at June's when they first opened. And I think that was like my first real experience with a place that like it's kind of that was almost like their thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you might break one of these wine glasses, and guess what? If you do, it's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Well, we had a wine glass absolutely shatter in our dishwasher the other day. It was not a thin one, but it was one of the Olivia Pope Crate and Barrel giant wine glasses that my wife bought.
Yeah.
And I'd be lying if I said I didn't, put them in the dishwasher because I don't care about them at this point.
Mhm.
I didn't want it to break, of course. I don't want to clean up glass in my dishwasher, but I wasn't that bummed about it. But luckily for me, I recently got in a package of some new glassware, and it's my first ever foray into ultra thin glassware. I have a take.
Yeah.
What I bought or what I received was a set of wine glasses. And then actually here, if you go to the site, are you on the site now?
Bobo?
You on the Bobo
store?
Okay. So what I got was, if you scroll down, I spent way too much time trying to figure out what I wanted. And so if you go to, they have like a squatty wine glass. Why are you zooming? Yes.
This one?
I think I got the oak. Yes, the oak. So I got this, and I had a glass of wine out of it the other night.
Yeah.
Absolutely delightful. Delightful. I've never had that in-home experience before, and now I can't have anything but.
Okay.
Until I break them all. Go back to the other glass I got, because I did get a set of glasses that aren't wine glasses.
All right.
That
Cocktail?
I think are very retail therapy coded.
Are they cocktail glasses?
They are cocktail glasses. Scroll down a little bit. Let me make sure. Not that one. No, I did get that one. Is that the Shakerado?
Yes.
I need to get, yes. So I got these.
Okay.
I feel like these have been very in vogue at nice restaurants lately for serving martinis and
agree.
things.
Yep.
And I'm very excited to make a cocktail out of this.
Yeah. If you're not watching with us, it's almost like it's a coupe, but it's almost like a goblet.
Yeah.
Like a thin goblet.
Thin, small, little
Thin,
tiny
small,
goblet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barely room for 2 olives in it.
Right.
Why I decided to go this direction is because the more I thought about it, the more I want stemmed glassware to be as thin as humanly possible. I want to live dangerously while I'm drinking my wine and feel like it can fall over at any moment, just like the mug you're putting on your iPhone on our couch right now.
Yep.
Just living on the edge.
There's barely any
living on the edge.
There's barely any coffee in there.
I mean, I don't care. This couch, spill on it, dude. This thing falls apart every episode. We need a new one. But Sally had purchased some like CB2 or Crate and Barrel something thin, like old fashioned glasses. Every time I put it in the ice maker to get something, it scares the shit out of me that it's just going to
shatter. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
I only want stemmed thin at this point.
Okay.
I don't think I can do the glass. I don't think when it comes to a cocktail glass, I almost want something.
No, you want something hefty on
thick as hell.
Right. Yeah.
I want there to be like an inch of shit at the bottom.
That's a good, I don't know, you never think about that. That's a difference between a glass that you want in a rocks glass versus a glass that you want in like in a coupe, something up, right? Like with a martini, you want that dainty thinness, or that's what I prefer.
Yeah.
I think this might be one of the reasons that I'm not in love with the martinis at Bartlett's.
Because they're served in too thick a glasses.
Because that martini glass weighs like 2 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like something dainty for a martini, but then on an old fashioned, on a Manhattan, like there's where you want that.
Yeah. You
want that 2 pounds at the bottom of that glass, you know?
I want it to thud when it hits the table.
Exactly.
I saw a reel the other day of a girl who packed a really thin wine glass for a flight. Because on flights, they always have the shittiest, thickest wine glasses you could possibly have. And I was like, I know she did this for Instagram, but I also kind of like that she was thinking in this way.
That's because of the turbulence. I'm surprised they let her on with that.
Right?
That's also like a Could be a weapon, you know? You
Yeah.
break that thing, you get a big shard
No,
of
you
glass.
wrap that as a gift, put it in your bag, and say it's a gift.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Something I was thinking about, I don't know why I was thinking about this. I was opening a bottle of wine the other day, and I thought it'd be good to travel with like a wine key. But then I was like, I don't think that gets through security.
No, I don't think you're getting through TSA with the
Even if you had
corkscrew.
one without a knife, I still don't think they want you to have that.
That corkscrew. Yeah, that's a weapon, baby.
Yeah.
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 The ones that I'm familiar with, that I've kind of was always taught are like, you know, super upper echelon, high end, ultra thin stemware is the Zalto glasses.
Salto.
And I think I've mentioned them on this podcast before. We got, I think, 4, maybe 6 of these. I think a couple of the universals and then a couple of the burgundies potentially. A couple of the burgundy glasses and a couple of the universals. I need to be better about getting them out. You know how it goes. You have an 8-month-old in your arms.
Yeah.
They've got more reach than you think.
Yeah.
And they want to grab everything.
Yeah.
And so that, you know, it's I'm not pulling them out on the reg, but I've got a really nice bottle of wine that I think I don't think it's getting open this weekend. I think it's getting open next weekend. And I might pull out the Zaltos for that.
Pull them out, dude.
Yeah, that's what they're for. I need to be better about getting them out, because it is. You're selling me on this experience. It does.
I'm ultra defensive when it comes to my drinks at my house.
Yeah.
Like if I make a iced coffee at my house, I make sure I do it in something with a lid so that my kids can't knock it over.
Yeah.
If I am having a beer, I will always make sure it's on a surface that is unreachable.
Right.
So they don't tip it over.
Yep.
And like my wife does not do the same. So I'm like, I'm playing prevent defense at all times in our house trying to do this. The day that I see her pour a glass of wine into one of these, I'm just going to be like, yeah, you maybe stay over on this side of the house for the next few and enjoy your glass of wine alone, because I'm scared of it. I kind of wish I wasn't leaving town tonight, because I would like to make up a little cocktail in one of the new little tiny glasses.
Yeah.
But
your Shakerado from Bobo.
Why does drinking red wine out of a burgundy glass feel so much different and cooler than out of every other type of wine glass?
It's the size discrepancy. You know what I mean?
I love how squatty it is.
Yeah, it's like I mean, there is like a technical answer for it, I think, right?
I'm sure there is, yeah. But I don't think the technical answer explains my affinity for it.
That base is so squatty, and so if you pour a normal size glass of wine in there, you're getting way more surface area on the wine.
Wouldn't you want that for like every wine though?
So it can breathe better. Yeah, but then like the shape of the taper up to the top is like so that the for the sniffing and the aromas and like all that. Like I think it's there. I'm not enough of a som head to know why you want that for red but not for white. But red, I know you want it to, most like big bodied reds you want to breathe. So
love a big body red.
Yeah.
Where to next?
Oh man. Okay. Well, we've done the $20 side dish and the ultra thin glassware.
Should we just knock out our final food and wine?
Exactly.
Thing today. We talked about it before during the US Open when they were selling chicken nuggets with caviar.
Right.
But McDonald's has, I think, done a really good job of capturing a little cultural moment themselves, and they're offering up free caviar on them for certain customers on February 10th. It's online? So I guess you just order something? I don't know how they're doing this. But for Valentine's Day, they're giving away free limited edition chicken McNuggets and caviar kits.
Do you think you have to be like a VIP like app user?
Yeah, Randy, can you get us this through your account?
I mean, no, I don't have McDonald's account, just a Taco Bell account.
I mean, I want this. Like I'm going to look into this and see if this is something that I can acquire, because
I mean, just having the tin would be fun.
Yeah, the tin alone is like, we need that.
McNugget caviar.
We need that for the future Retail Therapy exclusive studio.
Yes.
I actually think like there's a lot of comments on this that are like, why would you want this? Like, I actually think it sounds phenomenal.
Yeah, because McNuggets are absolutely amazing.
They're so fucking good.
So throw some caviar on them, and sign me up.
Like we are a podcast that has probably some very hoity-toity takes.
Yeah.
One thing that I fucking love is a 24 brick of chicken McNuggets.
Yes.
Like, I want the biggest cardboard box they've got.
You could do that. Is that gonna be your Super Bowl meal?
Ooh, I'm actually thinking about doing something a little hoity-toity for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
So my last few Super Bowls, when I've ordered chicken wings, you end up showing up at these chicken wing restaurants, and it's like fucking January 6th in there. Like people are just going crazy over there.
Yeah.
And so like, here's here. Oh, I don't know if I should even say this. I think I'm going to find a restaurant that has a chicken dish as not their main game player. And there's some sushi restaurants in town that have karages. And so I think I might double up on a karage somewhere and get chicken wings that way.
Okay. Wait. So you're doing chicken and chicken karage?
I'm just going to do like the karage, like for example, the karage from Uchiba downtown.
Yeah.
I think it's like $17 or something like
Okay,
that.
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it essentially, like that one in particular has like a buffalo flavor to it. So maybe I'm craving that.
Okay.
There's another restaurant in their group that has another one that's a little more Asian flavored.
All right.
And so I think I'm going to go that route for ease of use and also just, I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't care about this Super Bowl.
Right.
I might not even watch it.
You're gonna do the food, Super Bowl Sunday style food, indulge in a little something.
I mean, my wife doesn't want to hear this, but there is a Widespread Panic concert at Moody Center on Super Bowl Sunday, and I if I'm having fun on Saturday night, I might just run it back and do it Sunday night. I don't really have I have no dog in the fight.
So you're going Saturday night?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
If anyone needs any guys or girls out there need any tips for figuring out how to go to a Widespread Panic concert on Valentine's Day, hit me up. I've somehow gotten through this pretty well.
Well, the Valentine's Day is not till next weekend.
That's next. Yeah, I'm talking next week.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it's next. Or Super Bowl's this weekend?
Super Bowl's today. / if you're listening on Sunday.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
The person that told me it was Super Bowl Sunday was totally wrong. They had it wrong when we first bought the tickets, saying we can't do that day. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
That's right.
And I've always assumed that they were both on this. You're right.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was kind of looking forward to skipping the Super Bowl. I only want to see the halftime show this year.
Well, it sounds like you might be able to.
And I can't name a single Bad Bunny song.
Nueva York. That's one.
Okay.
They're all they're hard to remember because for us gringos because they're mostly in Spanish. So it's like Titi Me Perdido or something.
I have been brushing up on my Spanish lately.
Yeah.
But I do struggle to identify it in songs. There's a Juanes song. You familiar with Juanes?
Yeah.
Like he has a song and it's Adios Le Pido. And I think it's like goodbye to the gods or something. And for years, I thought he was saying bye to a woman named Lepido.
Okay. Goodbye, Adios Lupita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it turns out that was not
different song.
Yeah. It didn't work. I would absolutely, I mean, I said it before. I would absolutely eat this. Like I kind of want you to do this, Barrett.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll report back. Hopefully I can have some caviar and some McNuggies. I watched the other weekend. Oh, what was it? I think it was around New Year's. It was around New Year's Eve. I was at Central Market and I was picking up some pancetta. So I was at the deli counter. And a girl walked
for 20
up.
minutes.
And a girl walked up and flagged down one of the servers. And she got some caviar from the case. And I've never done it before. I've never even bought it at the grocery store.
I did it once.
And watching her, flex on me like that.
Don't sell your pancetta short, though. That's still a flex at the deli counter. That shows you're doing something.
But she just so casually, give me a 10 of that. And I was like, man, okay. I need to up my game. I need to try this out one time. If for nothing else, just to be the person at the deli counter buying the caviar.
I only did it once, and it was for a really insufferable reason. We had our refrigerator break.
Yeah.
And we called our landlord and we were like, hey, we don't know what to do here. And he's like, we're going to send someone to fix it. They sent someone to fix it. It broke like an hour later. And we were just like, can we just get a new one? And he goes, yeah, that's fine. We're like, oh, sweet. new fridge. So they delivered it and it was so clean on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at Sally and I said, it'd be kind of funny just to have a photo of like a bottle of champagne and a tin of caviar in here and just take a photo while it's completely clean.
Clean, new. You had to take advantage of it.
So I went to the store and I was going to buy like a big tin and then I saw the price and I was like, oh, I'll take that little, I'll take the little tiny one over there, please.
Yes.
And then I cleaned it out and put it in the dishwasher for future use in case I need to do a shoot in the future for some caviar.
Smart.
See, us retail therapy boys are thrifty.
But what if you had the McNugget one?
McNugget one's baller. I do want to know what brand the McNugget one is, though.
Yeah, or do we?
I don't think I have a high enough taste in caviar to care.
Imagine having a filet-o-fish with some caviar.
It'll probably be really good. Honestly,
what if the caviar is from the filet of fish?
Now you're cooking, Randy, because they have the caviar tartar sauce or caviar ranch at Bill's Oyster downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And I love dipping their grouper fingers in it. It is so good.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Not many people doing grouper fingers.
No.
I do love fast food collabs for some reason. I find them so fun. I have a set of Arby's Dungeons and Dragons dice. I don't even know why, because I wanted them. Because I love a collab
Randy,
like that.
You know exactly why you have Arby's Dungeons and Dragons.
I saw someone
dice.
try selling them for $140 on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe it was a good investment. We'll see.
I've been really dipping into
that's Randy's nest egg is the Arby's Dungeon and Dragon.
I figured out how to sort my vinyl by price. And now I'm like, I might need to sell some of these records that I accidentally bought. If you find a dealer for your dice, tell them I got some records.
Sounds good. I was just looking at the former Taco Bell Tuesday drops, and there was a Portugal the Man Taco Bell vinyl collab. So
damn, Portugal the Man
was
selling
it
out to big Taco Bell, to big Pepsi.
Maybe he just wanted to skip the line in the vinyl pressing.
Yeah,
who knows?
All right. Well, we've beat around the bush for long enough here.
We have.
Yeah. It's time to get to the main reason we do this podcast.
We essentially did 40 minutes of fluff so we could get to this part and not get criticized for it. Let's talk about the main event today. I think on here it just says Elordi, Elordi, Elordi.
Oh, look, man, when the muse is just out here doing things like this, we have no choice but to talk about him.
He's doing the biggest of things. I mean, he's doing such big things that the photo of Timothy Chalamet holding a Guinness didn't even make the rundown today. It's crazy. He's on fire. Between Frankenstein and Wuthering Heights, like Elordi fever is at an all-time high. The lads are horny for him, the ladies are horny for him, and everyone in between.
Yeah.
Where do you I want to start? I think we just go fit by fit.
Yeah. So this is all the four that we have here pulled up on Twitter. These are all like press tour outfits for Wuthering Heights. So way more kind of like intentionally styled than the big fit he dropped on us.
Big fit.
Just the other day.
You mean the fit that I texted you that just said, I know you like this shit?
Yes.
I knew you liked that shit.
What I mean, yeah, I'm not, I know that the red leather welding shirt here is Bodhi. I'm not super familiar with, I didn't get deets on everything else, but you know, our king loves himself some Bottega as well.
He does.
So I imagine there's some of that mixed in.
Okay.
But I don't know. What do you think? Were you like,
okay, let's talk this out.
Give me some thoughts.
Let's talk this out. When baggy pants started getting more popular, I kind of thought it would all translate into larger, drapier stuff, and we were all going to be dressing kind of like Olsen twins a little bit.
Right.
Everything would fall short, everything. As I started wearing baggier pants, I found myself gravitating more towards like something that's a little more cropped. Like I didn't like having that much on me.
Right.
And I've been loving crop jackets in general lately. And like he is showing that you can that it just totally works to wear something cropped with some larger trousers.
Yeah. I mean, I think that is largely the formula, right? Like you do end up looking like the Olsen twin, kind of being swallowed by your clothes if you go baggy.
Yeah.
So that's why I think in menswear at large you see so much of like the cropped with baggy, and now even like smaller stuff. It's like smaller and cropped. So we're even like kind of shrinking from the boxy look of things to a little bit more fitted and tailored stuff on top.
But I think for people like us, like I almost think it makes us look a little taller. And like,
yeah.
when you do this kind of thing, he doesn't obviously need this. So like anything, and as we've talked about, anything really works on him.
Yeah.
But I think for like our purposes, it's inspiring to see this because like I've enjoyed wearing a shorter jacket most of this winter, and I just think it works. And like, if it does make me look a little taller, then so be it.
Yeah. The other piece of the visual height thing is that a lot of and this is with a lot of baggy pants. Baggy pants also lend themselves to a higher rise, which sit a little bit higher on your waist and therefore elongate your legs a little bit too.
Yeah.
I mentioned these last week. These are the new Arlie jeans that I picked up, and like probably the highest waist on a pair of jeans that I own. And it takes a little bit of getting used to like have a pair of pants sitting closer to your belly button like that.
Yeah.
But if I like tuck a shirt into this, it's like you do get that real like that long-legged look, which is kind of nice for somebody that's only 5'8", such as myself. So
we talked.
He's just stunting on us with the high-rise baggy trouser. You know,
what is the inseam?
Looking like he's 7 feet tall.
40-inch inseam for Jacob.
Yeah.
I bought jeans recently that I just got back yesterday. I should have worn them today for you so you could see. But they have a very high rise comparatively to the Abercrombie jeans that I've been wearing.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's more in line with my other pants, which I do like, but it does take getting used to.
Yeah.
And it's like I was wearing them yesterday around Sally, and numerous times I was like, tell me that these look normal. Like it's such a swerve from going Abercrombie to going to a looser leg and a higher rise was like, it just made me feel insecure because it was like, these feel so much different. But then when I saw, like, I had her take a picture of me before we went into the restaurant last night. I was like, take a picture. I just want to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it looks totally normal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I'm panicking about this right now. Did you talk about the hem thing on the episode last time?
Yeah, I did. I made, so it's funny. I must have made a very kind of offhand casual reference to it.
Yeah.
Because I actually need to answer y'all's DMs. Sorry if I haven't gotten back to you. I had multiple people reach out and be like, okay, tell me about the hem thing, or like, I'll bite. Tell me about like, why don't you like original hem?
You had made a comment and I said, actually, I need to talk to you about this after the podcast.
Okay. And I must have just said like the short of it is that don't get an original hem on a pair of jeans.
And I had to confront this. On Monday, I took some jeans in to my lady, and she asked me, and I was like, oh my God, Barrett just talked about this. And I looked at her and I said, what's your recommendations? She said, don't keep the original hem. You'll be fine.
Yeah. So I'll explain here if you had the same question, but didn't DM me and ask. So when you buy jeans, a lot of jeans, these, right? Like especially ones that are not like raw, right? With not raw denim, not something selvage and like you're going to break in and wash and wear yourself in distress. The bottom, you know, it always has like nice roping and distressing, and it, you know, you get this like little like pinched look with the contrast, and it's like, it's beautiful. It's a part of the jeans that everybody wants to keep, and it feels really bad to lose that.
Mm-hmm.
And so to fix that, what tailors came up with is this basically, it's a Frankenstein of a tailoring fix. It doesn't actually make tailoring sense. So if your tailor pushes you in this direction, you maybe shouldn't trust them very much, because what they do is they cut off this centimeter, and they keep that ring, and then they hem your pants, they hem them up to where you want them, and then they have to reattach this with like a blind stitch so that it doesn't show to the new leg opening that they just created. And so the biggest problem is that like when to get this look, to get this roped faded hem on the bottom of your jeans, that is through like a washing and a distressing process that takes a long time. And so this shrinks up and it puckers and it pulls, and that's why all of that high and low is happening. And so to take that and then move it up to a spot on the jeans where it never was and doesn't belong, one, it's probably not going to fit perfectly. Mm-hmm. It's probably going to be a slightly different circumference, right? And then the drape's going to be all weird because that's not how it naturally fell. And you've got this fabric stack, and then you're like attaching it with a weird stitch. And so you can pull up pictures of this. Let me see if I can find the link that I like real quick, where you just basically get like if you lay the jean down after you do an original hem like that, And the original hem just wants to like stay open.
Yeah.
It doesn't lay nicely
Yeah.
anymore. And for me, every single time I ever did an original hem, I ended up hating the way that they fell on top of shoes and sat at the ankle, because that opening just wants to like stay weirdly rigid because it's in a spot where it doesn't belong.
That makes sense.
So
All of it makes sense.
Yeah. So the move here, and it sucks to do this because, especially if you spend a lot on a pair of jeans, like you feel like you're losing something that you paid for, right? That very specific wash and distressing process. But you get the original hem. Most nice jeans are stitched with a chain stitch like this, not a regular hem stitch. So you get them to do a chain stitch. You cut the jeans where you want them. You match the thread. All tailors can do that. And then over time, with your own washing and wearing, you eventually are going to develop that your own patina. Like it's going to get back to that. And if you want to enhance that or speed up that process, you can hit them with like sandpaper or a sanding block to kind of like start it.
Yeah.
I know people that get a little Dremel tool, like the little spinning Dremel to kind of like nick up the edges to start that process.
You can just see me up there with my Theragun in my den, hammering my jeans.
Yeah. But overall, like end result is always going to be better to just do a normal hem, get them to do a chain stitch, match the color, and then let that process take its course and eventually get there yourself. I regretted every single original hem I ever did.
It's weird because as someone who literally just went through this process this week, it feels unnatural to look at the bottom of the jean and see that new hem. It just doesn't look the same. And it like there's no differentiator between the shoot of your pant down to the shoe. And you're just used to seeing that.
Yeah.
And so it's just different. But like the more that I started thinking about it, and after talking to you about it and after talking to my tailor about it, it just made so much more sense to not do it. And I'm glad that I went this route. And she did exactly what you said.
Yeah.
The chain stitching, the same thread, everything. And so like, I don't know, it kind of feels weird. It's like delayed satisfaction.
Yeah.
But also kind of something I'm kind of excited to like see how it changes.
This is like what I'm talking about. Like it just wants, when you do an original hem, it just tends to like sit open like this.
Yeah.
And it creates weird folds, and it's you at long run, you all will be happier to just
It's like a fishing net.
Hit it with that standard hem and not worry about the original.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, back to the main event, Elordi.
Yeah, back to the main course.
Bodie suede welding shirt. This looks amazing. I don't typically love like stark black and red together like this. Of course, on him it works. Like we've said, he can pull off anything. Like there's other things. The fourth photo in here, he's just wearing all black. Yeah.
And like I would never tell a guy to go all black for an event unless he has the sauce.
Yeah.
You know? Like
yeah.
But he can pull it off. He
sure can.
Do you want to go to the fit that he can definitely pull off that other guys are going to try to, and then they're not going to be able to?
Yes. So this was he was at a BAFTA Q&A hosted by Netflix for Frankenstein, and he just went off. Will he just said, "Let me show you what I can do."
Do you think he looked in the mirror with his stylist or with FaceTiming his stylist or FaceTiming somebody and just said, "Boys are going to love this one"?
I'm going to be real. There's no way a stylist approved this. Or put him in this. I think this is 100%. He like woke up, and my guess is that Jacob Elordi, like all of us, has the chair. Do you have the chair? Technically, my chair is a dog crate because one of the dogs sleeps right next to my nightstand, and that's the de facto chair for me.
See, Barrett, you're coming to me at a good time right now because I have a chair, and we're currently in the process of getting rid of this chair.
Yeah.
And replacing it with a nicer chair.
Yeah. And you're not going to be allowed to do the chair things to it.
Yeah. But I know I'm still going to.
So Elordi went over to his chair, and he had these sweats on there from the night before when he was like on his couch, watching Traders with Olivia Jade. And he was like, all right, let me throw these on. And it must have been a rainy day. So he popped into his closet and went to his trusty Arc'teryx beta jacket, as many of us have done before. And then our king loves himself a pair of soft boy dainty loafers. He can't stay away from them. And
he can't, dude. He's addicted to dainty loafers.
He is. And I like why he didn't throw on like a pair of the Margiela Sprinters or a pair of his Dries, slim profile dainty boy sneakers, which may have went a little bit, more naturally with this. Who can say? Maybe he forgot to pack them, right? Maybe this was in a place where he doesn't actually live. But this is unhinged, Will, and I know that it's to steal a line from Alexander Skarsgård on this past weekend's SNL. He's goated with the sauce, so he can do this.
He knows that if he wears anything with a heel on it, he's going to be too powerful.
But mere mortals need not apply.
The Arc'teryx boys got to be happy about this one. There are guys that have had this jacket tucked away for like the entire year, and they're like, it's coming out this weekend.
And Gorpcore's kind of dead, isn't it? Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
Please.
No, he revived it. I never got an Arc'teryx beta.
I never did either, actually.
I mean, it's great. It's great rain jacket.
I have a limited Arc'teryx repertoire. I do think that I think my Arc'teryx is limited because if I go outerwear, I always just go Patagonia most of the time.
Yeah.
And I don't take a fashion angle at it. But like, if you're willing to pay Arc'teryx, you're getting still the most unbelievable quality like Patagonia for that price too. You don't need to feel bad about it, like just buying it for fashion purposes because the boys bop with it.
What are these pants? And do they have I can't tell if they have a cinched hem or an open hem.
I don't know. Did he press them? Like they almost look like they have
like they have a pleat or something? Yeah.
I don't know.
They look like a pair of like my wife's bump suit lounge pants.
Yeah.
The drawstrings look like they're blind strings, like for a window.
Yeah, they do.
Like just crack them open.
Yeah, it's really.
Don't mind if I do.
It's really something. Look, we're on Elordi. We've already had the gong rung, so I might as well go here as well, Will. But Ami Leondor, thank you, Randy. Famously would pair some high and low stuff and do like sweats with like a lot of times it was like a garden clog, but they definitely did like the sweats with like a loafer or like a something nicer. I think that subverts the sweats.
I think my fit of the year went to Brandon Mailer, who had the
right.
He had the all cashmere, with the Belgians, handkerchief,
And so I do think, if you're just like I absolutely love this, I want to adopt it for myself. I think that obviously you need to shrink down the size of the pants here because that's such a wild look and he has the ability to do it because he's 6'5".
Yeah, but if you walk in the coffee shop wearing pants like that in like as a casual, people are going to be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Right. So shrink down the sweats. I feel like the loafer maybe swaps out for something a little bit more casual. I think this is like the croc embossed soft loafer from YSL. Like it very, very sleek and formal looking.
Most of us can't make a phone call and get some more.
Right. Yeah. So
afford another pair. Like
tone down the footwear, but keep it kind of like almost discordant from the sweats. And then the top can be the same, right? Like your favorite dad cap and your favorite rain shell, and like and maybe you're cooking up a little bit of something.
How do you feel about? I refer to this style of wearing your hat as little kid style, just tossing it up and letting the hair hang out.
So I have. Canoe Club asked us a question that when we did the pod with them a month or two ago that they did not prep us for, and I wish they had because now I keep thinking of them. But they're like your own personal like weird style quirks, like things that you won't do or absolutely must do.
Oh, like, dude, I think about that question all the time.
That are very specific to you, and I wasn't prepared for it, so I had terrible answers. But now I keep thinking of them. This is one for me. I can't put on a hat. I won't put on a hat without like my hair pushed behind the brim. Like so many dudes do this where they just like they pull the hat down with their hair just in front, and they like, and that's psycho shit.
It's toddler style.
I don't know why. Like it doesn't, and it's not that it looks bad when guys do this. It looks stupid on me, and I can't imagine ever doing it. I see other people doing it. I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess, but
it just feels so unnatural.
Yes, it does. Yeah, that's one for me. Like I have to. You know what it is? I feel it's like if you played baseball, I think you learn to like push your hair back under the cap.
Wouldn't know.
No,
never played baseball.
Okay. Then I don't know why this is a thing for some guys and isn't for others. But like, yeah.
Well, when the term
I must push back under the cap.
When the term metrosexual started coming out,
yeah.
Like I think all my like cousins and aunts and uncles started making fun of my dad because my dad like probably likes something like he likes interiors, gardening, stuff like that, and they were like joking about him being metro.
Mm-hmm.
And then like in high school and stuff, like people like make fun of you if you do something different.
Yeah.
I like something that our friends didn't do in high school was put stuff in our hair.
Okay.
And I always wanted to put stuff in my hair.
Products.
But I didn't want to get made fun of and called a boy band member because we were into punk rock and not into, other stuff. And so I never wanted to do it. And so what I started doing in the summertime was that when I played golf, I would tuck my hair up in a specific way in my hat so that when I got off the course, it would naturally be kind of sticking up.
Styled, yeah.
And that's how like I was willing to go play around a sweaty golf to make sure my hair was right that night. It was pitiful behavior.
Yeah.
But like I've always tucked it back. I don't know how he's doing this.
Yeah. No, it's not for me. I don't like it. I think the cap is too small in general for his head, right? Yeah. Like he looks good in those like very like high crown pally hats that he loves. Like I
agree.
That's his shit. But again, everything here is like such an interesting choice, and that's why this is such a big fit.
So you think no stylist involved? If anything, I feel like you think that the stylist saw the paparazzi photos and just went, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I just look really bad at my job because they're loving this right now.
Yeah. Have you seen Megan Stalter do the
his publicist?
Elordi's publicist?
It's great.
It's on Instagram. Yeah,
it's great.
Very good.
She's phenomenal.
Yeah.
What was she on recently?
The Too Much on Netflix.
I didn't watch that.
Okay.
I don't know why. I want to watch it.
Also.
She was on Hacks. Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch I Love LA on HBO?
I've not gotten a chance to yet.
Okay.
No.
I turned on the season. I ended up really liking it by the end of it.
Yeah. No, it continues to get recommended to me by friends and listeners.
I really didn't like the Odessa Azion. I don't know how to say her name. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't.
I'm actually not sure either. But
I've never had much exposure to her. In the first couple episodes, I was like, she's annoying. I don't buy that she's who she is in the show. I'm not into it. By the end of it, I was like, no, I like her. I'm very in. Okay. I also felt like a bunch of people were scared of her at first because she felt like an industry plant for a little bit.
Yes.
We've talked about this before. The single cigarette cases are back in stock for all the Lucy boys out there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get one for some reason.
I want you to get one too, just to have it. But I will warn you that the single cigarette case is nominally the exact same shape as the chapstick that I bought from Canoe Club. The fragment and water collaboration that they did. It's a little thin boy that I really, really liked. It was so nice. Loved that little thin stick in my hand. And I lasted about 3 days before I lost it because I attribute that in large part to its dainty shape.
Well, I have good news for people that could possibly lose this. It's out of stock now. It was in stock
already.
It was in stock when I put it on the rundown. It's now out of stock.
So you should have done an OPC. That's what you get for not OPCing.
Should have OPC, dude.
Yeah.
Should have done it.
Who's? Oh, it's Benjamin Edgar. Yeah. Okay.
There's some cool stuff in the store overall, though.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing. I'm gonna remember. I need to remember this for gift guide next year because it's got a bunch of stuff that like you kind of don't need, but could be cool to gift somebody.
Yeah.
Your algorithm friend,
Benjamin Edgar. I'm trying to remember. I think he collaborated or modeled or just like. I found him through Reese Cooper, the brand Reese Cooper. And I follow him on Instagram, and he does do like he does like the jeans are pretty popular, I think, but then he does like a lot of this like objects type of stuff, like the single cigarette case and an incense holder. And
the incense holder is a good idea. I don't want sand around my kids.
Just like cool rubber keychains, etc. Anyway, if you follow him, you'll then like you'll go to some big person's Instagram and he'll always be one of the people that you like mutually follow. Like he's that type of guy where it's like, like Virgil Abloh was.
I thought you were going to say that he was
Benjamin
like
Edgar.
commenting on everybody's shit.
No,
don't tell me that.
No, he's just.
Don't tell me that.
He's like an industry fave, basically. Let's hit him with a little golf chat.
Yes, quick golf chat. Two things. So we've talked golf in the past. Most of what we've talked about has been companies that aren't your traditional golf brands and stuff like that. Maybe some accessories, maybe whatever. We always seem to get messages about Keith Mitchell. Are you familiar with Keith Mitchell?
Of course, Cashmere Keith.
Cashmere Keith, baby. And so he hit him with the 5-button polo today.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a lot of buttons.
It's a lot of buttons.
Like,
I really feel like they should have. I feel like if they had stopped at 4, they would have had something.
So Cricket stops at 4.
Yeah.
And I think Cricket is the company that does the old school kind of 70s, 80s polos the best and the most widespread. I don't know where he's getting plackets that are doing 5s.
Well, his who's his clothing sponsor?
I don't know.
Isn't it Peter Millar? For some reason that rings a bell. But
Keith Mitchell apparel sponsor.
Also, Cashmere Keith looks like he put on about 12 pounds in this picture.
He does wear Sid Mashburn a lot.
Sid Mashburn? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's his like sponsor, but he wears Sid Mashburn a lot. Let me see. Let me go on Sid Mashburn's polos and t-shirts. They don't have any available right now.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense for the time.
But this is very reminiscent of like the vintage
John
style
Hyatt.
Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus style shirts, right? With the long placket. I just think that this is almost like a 3/4 placket instead of a half placket. Like it's damn near at his belly button, the end of that thing.
Dude, I mean,
and it's just a little unflattering.
It's like for someone like me, my body shape currently, this would be the most unflattering shirt that I could possibly put on. I mean, you need chest definition to pull this off. You need a flat stomach to pull it off so that you don't have the placket just resting on your belly.
Right.
I would create a sweat mark where that end of that placket is. It would be an arrow down to a puddle of sweat on my belly.
Yeah. So, I would have deleted one button off that.
The boys are loving it though.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's #expanding. He did something else this week, which is very retail therapy coded and something that I'm very into. He has a beautiful putter that they featured some Merlot on. Sign me the fuck up. And then if you look at his cover, that is inset with some cashmere on it for our boy Cashmere Keith.
Yeah. Yep. That's nice.
It's very dangerous if you're into the golf accessory world to start going down the head cover path. Suddenly I have an embarrassment of riches when it comes to head covers because of gifts that I've gotten or just like things that I've acquired over the years. And like, I have to think about this before I go on the course. What's my vibe today? But I love tinkering with like anything, but I think when it comes to like golf stuff, it's really fun to tinker and kind of
There's just so much to tinker with, you know. It's a sport where you need a lot of
positive
gadgets and
I like the positive thoughts of liking what I'm looking at.
Right.
So like I will pick a ball marker out of my bag any day and just be like, I'm not really feeling this one. I really want to play with this one today because I want to look at this all day.
Mm-hmm.
And like I just like having that kind of excitement to like use my new tool. Yeah, Cashmere Keith's just doing it. To everyone who's reached out, like I get it. I think he's doing it. I love that he's doing stuff much more old school feeling and cool.
I think why he draws the praise is because he's doing the like different thing. He's kind of doing the Malbon thing in a way that feels more approachable to like traditional golf guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
like
he does.
It's not super oversized. It doesn't have like a streetwear element to it. It doesn't have like it's not trying to do too much. It's more about it's more about like cotton and natural fabrics and the cashmere and like the that very kind of classic old school vintage feel rather than the kind of like rather than Malbon who's like taking that but also trying to make it cool.
Something that I like about him too is it feels like he is making the choices himself and he's not being dressed by someone else. And like a lot of guys in golf don't need to make decisions on this stuff. They could just get a box in of new shirts from whoever their sponsor is, from Roback to Millar to whoever, and just put it on and go. he is consciously making decisions to be like, no, I like these FootJoys more than I like this. Like,
Yep.
I want this on there, like these colors, everything. And just making those small choices. Like, there are so many golf guys that are golf fashion nerd adjacent that just eat this stuff up. And I'm definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. And he just does things that golf guys like the high crown visor.
Yep.
The classic stuff. I mean, it's hard to not like. Shout out Cashmere Keith. If anyone has any plugs to get a Cashmere putter cover, I'm a blade boy. So let me know.
As of 2023, his clothing sponsor is Sid Mashburn, which makes a lot of sense.
That makes sense. I knew that and didn't pull it when we talked about it. I'm embarrassed. We should have known that.
Yeah.
You can't get those shirts on there right now though.
That's that's a miss, man. That's such a miss. Like you know who else does that is like Uniqlo.
Yeah.
With their Adam Scott, and then some of their tennis stuff too.
Federer never had any.
Yeah, it's like what are you doing? It's the whole point.
There was a Masters where I went to the Uniqlo site and I was ready to buy every single outfit that Adam Scott got, and it was like, oh, cool. Yeah. I can buy a white polo with the Uniqlo logo on it. I don't want this.
Yeah, very, very strange.
I don't want it. Why isn't Stussy Gore-Tex out yet? It's 11. What's going on?
I think it's noon. I think it hits for noon for us. I think it's 1 p.m/noon.
I don't even want to buy it. I just want to. I just want to talk about it with the boys.
You didn't want to OPC?
No.
What? So give me some thoughts. Let's talk about it. It doesn't need to be out for us to talk about it. I'll pull it
I don't
up.
know anything about it. There's like one teaser photo. I just like looking at outerwear online, even though I'm not in the market.
I mean, you could swap out the Arc'teryx Beta jacket for a new Stussy Gore-Tex.
I don't need one.
You know, you could hit him with his yellow, John.
No, I don't. Barrett, I am like absolutely begging for opportunities to wear my Bandit running windbreaker that you gave me.
Yeah, and they're
not
like
they're not there.
They're not presenting themselves.
I did lose it for a month, and I almost went online and bought a new one. It was in my golf bag. Should we do some wish list items?
I think it's time for wish list. Yes, sir.
I probably should have gotten one before we recorded today.
I think I can throw something up here. Give me 1 sec. Gotta find my link.
I'm gonna have to think on this for a moment.
All right. So, we've talked about Shboots, right? Shboots. And
what does Jake Wolf call him?
I don't even remember anymore. I've deleted it from my memory.
Hell yeah.
He might have come up with snowfers or something.
Snowfers,
Sneakers.
yeah.
Was that
snowfers.
it? Sneaker loafers.
Man, I don't hate snowfers.
I know. It is better. But what that is kind of, that's coming along with the rise, arguably far more popular than Shboots, of just derbies. People are thirsting over derbies, specifically. And if you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, I mean basically a black dress shoe. But a derby is far less formal than an Oxford because of the way that the vamp works, yada yada yada. So Our Legacy does the parade derby, which is really popular. People the Doc Martens makes pairs. I came across this pair from Marcel. Marcel does amazing footwear, amazing boots. It's a brand that I think can feel really, really good about paying for and getting something super high quality. It's never like an issue like it can be with some fashion brands. And I have stayed away from the black derby thing thus far, but these really, really called to me. They're on sale. There's one size left. It's my size. I don't think I'm. It's not an imminent cop, but they're very much on my radar because this is like the first pair that I've seen where I'm like, all right, okay, I could see how maybe I could do this, but still a little bit foreign to me to basically throw on like a stark black dress shoe with an otherwise casual fit. That does not come naturally to me, but this was the thing that spoke the loudest to me this week.
I'm in the market for something derby adjacent.
Yeah.
It's not an immediate need. I would just like it by the end of the year.
Yeah.
But I would like to get a shoe that feels a little more dressed up. That's not a boot. That like
yeah.
And I don't think it'll end up being a derby, but there will be something that speaks to me this year that is not a full boot.
Right.
That is in Shaboot Snowfer.
Right.
Range.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm skipping my wish list item this week, Barrett.
Okay. All right.
In
fair enough.
In favor of not having a great one, I also, while looking to see if I had anything saved for this, I realized that the Saturday's football pop-up in Austin is currently going
That's
on.
right.
And
That's
it ends if you're listening on Sunday, it ends today.
Huh.
I just realized I might need to make some space today to go run by since
You
I'm
might need to.
leaving town. Like I didn't go in New York when we went, and I need to go see this stuff. Saturday's football has some of the best stuff. Like it's awesome vintage stuff as well as they make their own line of stuff too.
Okay.
That's all cool. And yeah.
That's the Marcel Nasello
Nasello
Derby if you're searching for this.
I like them.
Yeah. So
is that all she wrote?
That's all she wrote. Let's go cop some football kits.
Skip the Super Bowl. Bye.